First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Washington Commanders and the Green Bay Packers. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. The Packers have it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
They're running for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards.
In trouble, and down he goes.
Well, I think to say this series has been a disaster is putting it mild. 2 plays in, all they've done is go in the wrong direction. They need something big here. They need someone to create a little bit of a spark and prevent them from going 3 and out on their opening possession.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Okay.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Oh, he missed another one. Another missed extra point. 2 thus far tonight. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Devon Achane to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First carry here for Devon Achane. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On the handoff, this is H.N. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. So on these play calls, Mike, on third and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Second and inches. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
In motion now, it's Collins. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Brings up third and 5.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? He'll drop to throw. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for first and goal. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Throwing here on third and under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
We'll run it here with Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
19.
He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they come up to face 3rd and 5. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go.
A run, and it's Achane. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
3rd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
That's thrown quickly, taken in by Collins.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. Now a give up the middle, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Ready?
3rd down and 3.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, You can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup.
Devon Achane. And he will go all the way. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Washington. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score. Commanders 10, Packers 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready, go!
They'll begin with a zone read. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That is going to be hauled in, he's got it. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Packers.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
His drive will start on the ground. He'll manage only a couple. Entering Cooper. They're on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Try to get this one on the ground. And good work defensively to stop this one after a gain of 5. And it will be 4th and long. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Give, and here comes Robinson. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
At the 41. A 7-yard pickup.
Okay, ready?
Second down and 3. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
A 5-yard gain.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Packers.
A gain of 12 yards.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
On the ready.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Panther 60. Come on. Come on. Set. Viking 18. Ready.
Back to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
On is right for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Commanders 10.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the GOAT after a catch, then it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
And he'll be taken down. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Steady! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Steady!
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Go! Bronco 80!
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's good for 27 and a first down.
27 yards.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
First down.
On the option, here's Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He was taken down.
Great job by that
line
linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of
A big gainer for Green Bay. 42 yards.
First down.
1st
and 10 at the 10-yard line.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Moving outside the pocket, he'll take off again.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Okay, break. Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to go down. However, there's a marker down. Let's check on this call first. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. Right kick is good. And the Packers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Third, they need 8.
Let's go.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson. 38 yards.
And the Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a run on 1st down. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Robinson hit. He's lost the ball.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Now this is going to be, a loose football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
It's 2nd down.
Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on top. They'll run this one straight ahead with 8-10. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And they'll stop them just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Washington.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. 8-10. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL, so he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And the defense signaling safety here. The official says...
And 10 at the 1-yard line.
Hold it ready.
2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Packers 60. Packers 60. Ready.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At the 30-yard line.
Try the left side now, and the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. 20 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Washington.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Now the former Buckeye, it's Trevion Henderson. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get
it. It is brought in the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown Commander. The kicking team off for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders are back within 6.
23, Commanders 17.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 36-yard line.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now from the 36. And here's Bijan. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pickup of 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Okay, quick.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll throw out of the gun, going up top. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 35 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run it here with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Packers. His 4th TD grab of the season.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 18.
The red zone now. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Come on.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth.
Here we go. Ready.
Now, faking the give. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Packers.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
25-yard line.
Here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Another run here for Robinson. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Brings up
Third down and 9. So, it's a win for the Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.